Yo, what's going on at the fight? What is your boy Money back with another one? And we talking boxing. And we go talk this boxing. We go talk this boxing, baby. Say what? Say what? VP4. You come here talking about another grown man owns another grown man. What is wrong with you, man? Stephen Phillip, what's going on? What is wrong with you chasing after other people? Talking about a grown man on another grown man that you don't even know. Your life is that pathetic, bro. Your life is that pathetic, bro. You're running around here capping for another grown man. Y'all smash it like a shot come in, bro. What's up, low tournament? Oscar, what's going down? We're gonna talk about this Terence Bud Crawford $1 million worth of game interview. Bud was capping, man. Bud was capping in some of that shit. Some of it was real. Some of it was cap. The gun 209. Salute to you. Boom, 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 boom. You said they the only one that stand up for black fighters. Hey, if that's what you're looking for, whatever float your boat, my dog. Salute to you. If they do the right thing that make you feel good, salute to ya. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to speak my truth, not nobody else. This called Montray-Brown TV. Not do what's best for the gun 209. I give two fucks about what you and nobody else thinks, bro. I really don't give a fuck if it was only one person watching me. I give two fucks, homie. I'm gonna speak my truth, and I'm gonna live my truth. Straight like that. My brother Zay, what's going down, man? Green gang in the building. Zay, what's going on, my brother? How you feel, bro? Spence go handle that business. You can't stand black man for Mexicans. It don't feel right. Man, get the fuck off my channel, you stupid ass bitch. How about that? How about I put this black dick in your mama mouth? How about that? Fuck out of here, you stupid motherfucker. You know how many black men that stand up for Mexicans? You know how many Mexicans stand up for black men? Did you know that there was real Mexicans out there? You know when black motherfuckers getting shot dead in the streets, don't you know it was real Mexicans out there risking their life for black man? Get your punk ass up out of here somewhere. All you weak ass Negroes. You ain't even got a motherfucking, you ain't even got the profile picture for me to even be talking to your corny ass. You a whole fucking troll. I support your mama. How about that? I support your mama that had your stupid black ass. So evidently I'm supporting you. Now let me get him up out of here, man, so we can get this show on the road. I'm up here going at it with a goddamn troll. He ain't even got a goddamn picture. Talking some weird shit. Thinking from above, we ain't even wasting our time with him no more. No doubt, Zay. Zone 6 was going down. Two Stiff Rich was going down. Johnny Allison was going down. John G was going on. VP4, you know what? Y'all so stupid and so dumb. That's how I know y'all don't even watch the videos, bro. You know, I can put a title up, and if a title convince you motherfuckers that that's just it, then let's just tell you, like, you know, and boy, look at her. They say a lot of you stupid motherfuckers don't read, you know what I'm saying? And damn sure can't comprehend, right? In that same title where I said Canelo got robbed, being sarcastic, you stupid son of a gun. And the same video, I said, you know what, I'm joking, y'all. Shouts out to Dimitri Bivol. He won that fight. But you know what? I'm not going to explain nothing to a bunch of motherfuckers who see a title and just go off a title. That's why you niggas are so easily to control. A bunch of sheeps. A bunch of sheep that you can leave right off the cliff and go the other way. That's it. A bunch of sheep that you can leave straight to the slaughterhouse and go the other way. That's why you niggas be so weak and lame, bro. We go see if it happens on 6. You know, look like they in strong talks. Oh yeah, we gonna talk about Bud capping, bro. We gonna talk about Bud capping, and you know he said some good shit, but he got caught up in some shit as well, and we gonna break it down. We're gonna break it down, and it's crazy because you know all the Bud fagonites. I ain't gonna say fans because there's a lot of good fans. I'm a fan, but we gonna talk about the fanatics and the fagonites who just take shit and run with it. Don't do no research, don't do no work. But because they want to see a man lose so bad, they go with anything, bro. Nah, Elvis, I'm just getting started. Low top, we ain't worrying about them, man. Mikey, don't be so sure of that. Don't be so sure of that. See, that's why y'all gotta watch what y'all say, man. Just wait, sit back, and see what happened. I tell y'all, quit talking so much, bro. Everybody talking about what's not gonna be. This not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Errol ain't gonna fight Bud. Um, Tank ain't gonna fight Devin. Um, Canelo won't fight Benavidez. What the fuck Canelo afraid of Benavidez for? And I respect Benavidez. I like Benavidez. But why would Canelo be afraid to fight Benavidez? Like, come on, man, stop it. Yeah, Prince Pierre, and I let you know. No, I just want to smack a motherfucker up real fast. No doubt, Harrison Brook. Dwayne Styles was going down, man. Vice versa. Proud of you too, kid. Hampton K now was going down. For sure, John. Like when he was breaking down the situation with Danny Garcia, right? We gonna get into it. Y'all smash it like button. Like you trying to discredit Danny, right? You say who Danny beat. He was given a belt. You know what I'm saying? Then, like Danny said, bro, he fought Keith Thurman, close fight, could have went either way. He fought Sean Porter, close fight, could have went either way. He just didn't get the nod, bro. Right? Then the Kell Brooks situation. Like, come on, bud, stop it. And Gilly was on his ass. Gilly was laughing and joking, but Gilly was on his ass, bro. You know, Gilly ain't want to go full force because he like, okay, it's the show, and I'm on here with this nigga, and I don't want to piss this nigga off and catch a gut shot, right? I don't want to piss him off and catch a gut shot, but Gilly know the truth. Gilly knows the truth. Yeah, Gilly knows the truth. Like Gilly said, Terence Crawford, you more accomplished, but Errol Spence fought better competition. You feel me? Errol Spence fought better competition. AP the Great 28. Keith and Sean did not watch no fucking Danny Garcia, bro. Stop it. AP the Great 28. AP the Great 28. Stop it, bro. Danny fought his way back. I thought Danny, listen, I had Thurman winning, I had Porter winning. I had both of them winning, but they was close fights. Wasn't no wash. AP the Great 28. And I love Adrian Peterson. Watch him play in person against my St. Louis Rams. Was my St. Louis Rams, not in my LA Rams. Called the 80-yard touchdown run. I called the 80-yard touch. Watch this. Y'all think I'm bullshit. Watch this, y'all. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Watch this. Watch I call Mac. I took Mac to the game. That was my getaway. I ain't talked to my little cousin in a minute neither, man. I gotta start back calling my little cousin. He a father now, living out, you know. Hello. Millie, what's going down, little cuz? What up, man? I miss your ass like a month. I just said I gotta start back calling you, man. I ain't talked to you in a minute. Man, I listen to it, bro. Just know I'm proud of you. But Mac, I'm on live right now, Mac. Mac, when we was at the Rams game watching Adrian Peterson play, bro, what did I say, Mac? Man, you said that motherfucker break that motherfucker right here. What that motherfucker do, Mac? Man, like a 90-yard or what? Like an 80-yard on our ass, cuz. I remember that shit like yesterday. Mac, you say, why the fuck would you say that? I just felt it, bro. I say, Mac, bro, I'm telling you, AP, it's only a matter of time, bro. I said, this motherfucker fit hit us right here, bro. I just started to set up. I looked at his ass. I watched this motherfucker. That motherfucker smacked his helmet. I said, every time he smack his helmet, that motherfucker break. I said, this motherfucker fit a break. And that motherfucker broke that 80-yarder, bro. I said, ain't this about a bitch? We was doing okay too until that nigga broke down. They tore our ass up.
Well, we the real Rams fans. Well,
Man,
deep down, when them niggas was so ass,
well,
boy.
they was so ass, cuz they was shit. We still went and supported. You hear me? Every game
Man,
support them motherfuckers. Bitch, you gonna leave us and go win the Super Bowl. Bitch, then they talking about go get another team. I ain't getting another team after we took all the ass whoop. They could just go to LA, get them that shit. Got us fucked up.
straight up.
For real. But I love you, look, cuz I'm hit you up after this show, bro.
I love you too.
All right. Man, AP, Adrian Peterson. Whew, Adrian Peterson is one of the greatest running backs of all time, bro. The power of that dude, the speed, the vision, the cuts. Like that boy had Barry Sanders cuts with fucking speed. Adrian Peterson, bro, he can run with the best. If he healthy, he can run with the best of them. If Percy Harvin could have stayed healthy with that team, bro, they had what's the other boy over there? Sydney. All they man, listen, I'm gonna get back to boxing though. Let me get out of football. Y'all know football is my first love. So when I get to talk about football, I'll be going everywhere. But Adrian Peterson. But nonetheless, yo, Terence Crawford, you can't be doing that type of shit, fam. Yeah, like he was trying to water that shit down to disrespect um PBC and what Earl Spence was done, which was dumb. You feel me? Which was dumb because you want to give all the credit if you go get the credit. But then you say, like, even with the Kell Brooks situation, Sidney Rice, bro. Yeah, Sidney Rice, bro. Keith, EJ, Sean all watched him. Stop it, bro. The only person that beat um Danny Garcia worse than anybody was Earl Spence. That's it. That's it. Danny Garcia. I mean, Earl Spence beat Danny Garcia, and that fight went close. But the Sean Porter and Keith Thurman fight was close, bro. We have to stop it. We have to stop it. We can rewatch those things, fam. Those was close fights. I ain't gonna say ever because Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Emmitt Smith had the baddest. Like, come on, AP man, leave me alone, man. I gotta talk boxing, man. You coming here with Adrian Peterson and shit. If that is the case, Bud fought all his best competition after EJ had already beat and take their belts. How does that sound using Bud? Exactly, Zay. Exactly. That's why I say, man, look, they so caught up in discrediting over there in Bud camp. They gotta learn how to credit. I think he'll be on Prince PR once he get out in Vegas. I think they're gonna make it happen. No, I might take AP, but Emmitt Smith was a bad motherfucker, bro. Like, you know, but I'll take Adrian Peterson over Emmitt Smith. No, Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith is one of the reasons why I wanted to play football, bro. So I wanted to be Emmitt Smith when I was little. But I ain't here to talk football right now because that's a toss up. But nonetheless, right? Nonetheless, and don't forget, Emmitt Smith is still the all-time rushing leader, my boy. But that's neither here nor there. But Terrence Boyd Crawford, the points he was making wasn't sticking, bro. It wasn't sticking. And Gilly was challenging. But like I say, he let up a little bit. He ain't go there. Like, we gonna go there with Bud. Like, Bud, come on, bro. You gotta stop that shit, bro. Stop it. Danny Garcia, a 2-division world champion, fought the shit out of them boys. Nobody never stopped Danny Garcia. He still haven't been stopped yet. And he in his 3rd division trying to become a 3-division world champion, bro. And he just went up and whooped the dude that you knocked out and Jose Benavidez. You understand? That was a good scrap. So, come on, man. Stop trying to discredit that boy. Boy, Trent Richardson ain't better than no guy. Hey, stinging from above. Boy, you just a Trent Richardson fan from Alabama. Don't you ever in your life, fool, I will put you in timeout, Stinger. Trent Richardson. That's what I'm trying to do, take a shit on Trent Richardson, boy. Trent Richardson no goddamn better than no Adrian Peterson, boy. Come on now, boy. Now, that's a fact, AP. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I love Emmitt Smith to death, bro. I love Emmitt Smith to death, but I'm taking Adrian Peterson. I ain't gonna sit up there in front. I ain't gonna sit up there in front. I love you, AP. I understand. I mean, I love you, Emmett. Yes, I wanted to be you when I was little. Yes, I love that cowboy jersey number 22. I loved it. I wanted to be you. I swear to God. But then I seen Marshall Falk, and oh lordy, 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 that 28, the way he danced and juked and moved and a little bit of space and over on the motherfucker like that. And then the other 28 and Adrian Peterson just power and speed and whew, Adrian Peterson was a fucking blast to watch. I got my ass up to go watch him. Come on, AP, leave me alone with this football, man. You know what you doing, dog. Now let's get back to it though. You want to sit up here and discredit Errol Spence's entire resume and make it look like your resume was a bing pop boom. Stop it. Stop it. Love LT. We got LT little cousin over there on the rounds, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. But listen, some of the shit he was saying was real, and I respect some of it. I'm gonna drop this link though, so we go talk. We gonna get some people up here. And if don't nobody come up here today, nobody but not ever in their life try to get back on my shit, dog. I'm telling you right now. I think last time I dropped the link, ain't nobody jump up on my shit but my girl Yosh. Yosh always coming through showing me love. Niggas try to play me like a chump. And I'm working on some big ass interviews. I'm working on some big ass interviews because now I got my juices back flowing because Errol Spence and motherfucking Terence Crawford fight, and now they got Montray-Brown back hype. You feel me? I'm the right nigga to get back hype in this boxing game, bro. I'm telling you. I am that guy to get back hype in this boxing game, fam. Because niggas ain't gonna go to measure that I go to bring certain shit to you cats. Say Bud biggest win, low key is Prime Gamboa. Gamboa was a good win though. I ain't gonna lie. I was a big time. I still like Gamboa. I'm still a big time Gamboa fan. And when Bud beat him at the time, that was a hell of a win, bro. But the shit that he was saying though, bro, like, you know, he said who did Danny beat, right? And then they called Danny up. I think Fulton gonna win that one, but I know Naoya is a monster. He can punch his ass off. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, right? And then Bud tried to say he didn't get rocked until Gilly reminded him. That's why I say Gilly know what's up, bro. No, it was 10s, eh? It wasn't close to 10. It was 10s, eh? I dropped 10. I dropped 10s, eh? I dropped 10 vids today. I'm gonna drop 10 tomorrow. I'm going crazy for all of June. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 14 hours ago. Yep. And let me get Showbiz the adult another shout out, bro. I had to make a video on Showbiz because Showbiz did a hell of a video breaking down the easy route, bro. You know what I'm saying? Showbiz did a hell of a job breaking down the easy route where Earl Spence said he gonna take the easy route. Because Terence Crawford is trying to milk that to the best of his ability, bro. Terence Crawford is trying to milk the easy route to the best of his ability as if Earl Spence wanna did some funny bunny shit. Like, bro, quit trying to make it like Errol Spence and go fight tough competition as if you keep trying to make, oh, well, they made me wait and this, that. Bro, ain't nobody make you wait, bro. Come on now. Come on now. This fight is bigger than ever now than it even was back then, bro. Let's keep it real. Errol Spence was on a mission back then to fight the champions on his side of the street. Just because Terence Crawford come up for 140, don't make Earl Spence got to jump and hop and skip to fight Terence Crawford when he trying to fight Keith Thurman and Showtime. Was it Danny Garcia at the time? You feel me? Oh yeah, AP, they go find out. EJ finna get that thing. Said H say Bud gonna get beat up so bad he won't want a rematch. Gilly is Philly, so he got Danny back. Shit, he got Danny and Boots. Yeah, love the show biz the dog, man. This fight only do like 300 negative AP. AP, you crazy? This fight go do 1,000,000. It's gonna do 1,000,000. Look, they was already on ESPN first take. Bam, bam. You feel me? Now look at Terence Crawford already on $1,000,000 worth of game. Bam, bam. You feel me? Now Earl Spence gonna do some more shit. Terence Crawford gonna do some more shit. The first press conference is coming up. Bada bada bing, bada bada boom. You know what I'm saying? It's about to go down. Exactly, said H. Exactly. And then if you ask them, hey man, what about Bud taking the easy route for the WBO? Well, the WBO was over on top rank side. So it was easy going to get it was what? Could you come again, sir? It was what? It was easy to what? Make the fight happen because the belt was right there with them. Exactly. You feel me, Jackie? My time Slim say, what it do, Monty B, Bud tripping, laugh out loud, and can't wait to see the fight. Bag season for both guys. Can't wait to see the fight. Bag season for both guys. Oh yeah, they both gonna get a bag, dog. They both about to get a bag. They both about to get a bag. AP the Great. Listen, bro. The way this fight to be promoted, the casuals gonna be involved. Now, credit Tank and Ryan, they had all the casuals, and by them having a youth, of course, you seen a lot of coming from that. But I said, who all remember me? Azay, do you remember what I told them boys? It was only one fight that can hang with Earl and Bud for his pay-per-view sales. Pay-per-view sales, eh? CJ, don't be giving me no credit, bro, for me talking that real shit. You know what I'm saying? Cats, they want to come around. They want to say, oh, Money Brown, you clickbait, man. Don't nobody watch your videos, man. You don't know this, you don't know that. But when I get to talking that real shit, like I always do, because all my shit be real, no matter what you Negroes or He-Grows say, you know what I'm saying? I know what I be speaking. I know what I drop as jewels. That's why I stand behind every fucking thing I do. Just like, what's that boy name? What's that man name in that movie? What's his name? Frank Lucas stood behind that blue magic. Nigga, I know my shit is blue magic. I know I got blue magic going down. Money, we need you and Showbiz to call a fight together one night. Go make history. Y'all my favorites and the best. Richard Pro appreciate that, but I don't think Showbiz want Money Brown. I went over to Showbiz before. He showed me some love though, but I don't know if Showbiz want to call a fight with Money B. I don't even call fights. I show fights. It's a difference. My brother KC call a shit out of fights. Now that's who call fights. I show the fights, but I can't be up there calling them bitches at the same time. I give a little breakdown every now and then, but I'll show you that bitch more than calling. Bud B Horn, who be Pac. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I give him that credit, right? I thought Pacquiao won myself, right? I still got my watch this. We bringing up some old shit. Watch this. I still got my I ain't gonna better find that mother. It's all the way now. But I still got my little my situation. Bud or EJ don't have over 1 million followers and no platform. AP the Great. Watch what I tell you, bro. Bomac had to have a special reinforced ring in his gym. Money Brown is laid back, Biz is energetic as hell. Black two sugars. That be that black two sugars in showbiz ass. EJ versus Bud go pull the true boxing fans back to the forefront of the sport. Yeah. A lot of people say I be laid back though. People like Money Brown, you be laid back. Guess be calling me live wire and shit. I'm happy y'all see that though. Felipe Salas coming through showing love in the super chat with the $5 super chat. Appreciate that love, my brother. Spence will win. Age will make a difference, and no one talks about it. Crawford is almost 40. He ain't almost 40, my dog. I think he's 35. Don't give him the extra five, my dog. I'm 36 for to be 37. And I ain't gonna even say I'm almost 40. I'm saying I'll be 37 this year. I'll be 37, Felipe. I'm not almost 40. I'm almost 37. And when I'm 37, I'll be almost 38. I don't want to touch that forward right now. I know my brother Zay in his 40s. I don't want to touch my 40s yet, Zay. I'll be 37. But I'm headed there. And it's a blessing. I tell you, I didn't think I was going to make it this far, y'all. Pac B Horn. Appreciate the love, Felipe. Pac B Horn, Bob VENMO Pac to lead top rank with that scrap. And man, if you see the post-fight interview, CNH, Bob was just so happy as fuck, wasn't he? And if Manny Pacquiao want the rematch, he has to come back to Australia. Like, Bob, goddamn, you ain't never did Pacquiao like that. And then after that, Pacquiao left, and then he went and fought Lucas Matisse, and then he went to PBC. But about to fry that fat fish, no more cans like Ugas and Danny. Time for the real smoke. So if you go call Ugas and Danny cans, who the fuck have been Terence Crawford been fighting, Yimmy? See, that's the y'all being you been a hypocrite. Oh shit. My bad, y'all. I swear to God, y'all. I'm tripping like a motherfucker. My thing is all the way down, bro. So I didn't even see the people popping in. Like I got the thing all the way down. I hope y'all didn't been waiting for a long time, bro.
Nah, I
That's
ain't been
okay,
waiting about
Bonnie.
2 or 3 minutes.
God damn, bro.
To get
I'm
on your
literally
channel,
just
no problem.
I'm just running my mouth around this motherfucker. I ain't even looked down, to be honest with y'all.
Hey,
And he
I've
just
got a question for you.
wait a minute before you got a question for me, bro. 1 second. 1 second. The singing OG is a hell of a commentator. Yes, he is. Not just a hell of a commentator, a hell of a man, bro. The rematch does 2 million pay-per-view buys. Money, you going to the fight? Depends on how my life feeling. Timothy Stoudemire, depends on how my life going. I feel bad for Loma. He got robbed. Won a robbery, bro, but it was a close fight. He boxed the most prestige accomplishment. Haney hit flush in the face most of the night, and his signature punch taken away. They acting like he landed a million bodies. Won a robbery, but it was a close fight. Uh, Bomac once put 4 Cheeto Puffs on his Whopper. Haney won the fight. Stop gapping. They are going to rob Bud. Stop it, man. Ain't nobody doing no robbery, bro. Don't start that Alonzo Mason. Bud only 3 years older than EJ. This fight is going to be up there with Tank versus Ryan because it will draw the same crowd. Facts, facts, facts. As they say, 4-3 and proud to be. Me know Rich was going down. These dudes really think Bud is Floyd. Yeah, he ain't no goddamn Floyd. Pac is lucky when Earl had to get that. Man, Earl would go do Pac-Man so dirty.
Yeah,
He
he
gotta
was.
have out,
Yeah,
but he
that would have
gotta
been bad.
have filled out in the division. Big Ray was going down, bro. I don't know who Cater Plant go fight next. Dwayne Stab might be Demetrius Andrade. But what's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's your
But
question, DJ? Hold on,
I
y'all.
just wondering what
PR,
maybe I
Chris PR,
missed it,
say
but
something.
what was
Hold on, PR.
Yeah, this ain't no troll, man. This is I'm the one that was talking to you about that. I'm
Okay,
glad that yeah, the Pac Man he got lucky with that detached retina situation with Earl because
I'm happy
he
you
would
had
have
me
had
talking,
a yeah he would have had that he would have got done like Ugas with
bro. He
that
would have got
orbital bone.
bro. Earl was gonna do PR. Earl was gonna do that man so dirty. Like his Earl Spence mind was made up to fuck him up, right? That's why when they was at the press conference, Earl like, nah, I ain't trying to get too close to Manny. Like Manny slick. Manny try to draw you in, make you be a friend. Then Earl was in the end, like, nah, I ain't getting too close to Manny because what I'm about to do to Manny ass, ain't nobody gonna like me afterwards. You feel me? But go ahead, DJ. What's the question?
I missed it, but how was Bud capping again? Was it
You
because
ain't
he
been
was
using that
telling
N word, have you, boy? Have you?
the which one?
Have, have you been using that N word?
No, after I went on my debate and I explained to you what happened,
All right, I
I
don't care about the debate. I'm just asking the question. You haven't been
no
using that
sir,
N word, right?
no no sir, no
That's
sir,
all I
no
need to know. You say
not
how's
at all.
Bud capping again, right? Because
yeah,
Yeah,
if you get Bud on the show like $1 million worth of game and shots out the Gilly, and when they first of all, they asked him, Waller say, have you ever been in a fight? Where he was on, you got rocked. He said, nah, I never been rocked. And then Gilly said, Gamboa rock you. Yeah, Gamboa rock me. But what happened in the same round? No, it ain't the question what happened in the same round. He asked you, have you ever been rocked? And you try to make like you ain't never get your ass cut. Oh, I seen Earl hurt too. We didn't say it was Earl hurt. We hasn't have you ever been hurt before. You feel me?
yep,
And then
yep.
you want to cap on Earl Spence trying to make it like Earl when Gilly said Terence Boyd Crawford has the more accomplishments for sure. Everybody know that. He was feeling good. He was happy. You understand? Which is true. That's a fact. But he thought that it was just going to go his way when he said, "Oh, he has more accomplished." Then when he said, "But Earl Spence fought better competition," and then he. But what make you say that? Okay, let's go down one by one, right? He said Danny Garcia. Who has Danny Garcia beat? It ain't about who he beat, right? Because a lot of people like to get caught up in did you win a fight? It's about who you fought.
He fought. That's facts because
Who you fought. And hold on, John G. And it ain't that you lose. I always say this shit. It's how you lose. Not that you lost, but how you lost. You understand? And Danny Garcia lost all his fights besides Earl Spence in a competitive way, bro. In a fucking competitive way. And nobody can deny that shit. Because it was competitive with Sean Porter, it was competitive with Keith Thurman. He even fucked Keith Thurman elbow up. Jimmy, say something, Jimmy.
Salute, bro. How you doing?
Okay, hold on, Jimmy. So he lost in a competitive way. Jimmy, I swear to God, you cut that camera on with a swing and dang lane, I will find you and cut your fucking head off. So when
Nah, bro. No,
when
I'm
we
not troll.
when we seen those fights, bro, and it was competitive fights, Danny could have went either way. Danny fought his way back in the Keith Thurman fight. Keith Thurman started off good, and then Danny finished strong late. And Danny even fucked his elbow up, sent him into retirement. The Sean Porter fight, it was give and take. Danny surprised me in that fight. I thought Sean Porter won. I thought Keith Thurman won, but they was close fights, bro. You feel me? Then, Bud, you was up there. You fought Jose Benavidez, right? Okay, you beat
Horn,
you
Jeff
beat
Horn.
Horn, first of all, right? You beat him for the time, and I give you credit for that. Right up to 47, fighting Jeff Horn, who beat Manny Pacquiao, whether people like it or not. He was the WBO champion, undefeated, big guy, strong guy, but put him down. I gave him all the credit in the world for that, becoming WBO champion. Your first fight at 147. Then you went and fought Murkai. You fought Jose Benavidez. You fought Mean Machine. You fought Kell Brook, and you fought Sean Porter, bro. So when we focus on and we can give you look, Jose Benavidez's leg was fucked up, but he was undefeated. You got him, you put him out, but you got him late. You got him late. You got him in the 12th round, bro. And he was putting hands on you too in that fight. He fought good in that fight. But Errol Spence punished that man in sparring. Punished him. You understand? But then you fought Kell Brook. You try to discredit Errol fight with Kell Brook. You want to say he went up to 160. You say he got punished. No, he got his eye socket broken. He didn't get punished. He didn't get knocked out, dropped, or none of that. He took some shots, but he got his eye socket broken, and he gave it good as he got it. But then you try to say they weight drained him back down, and they rushed him with a broken eye. No, he had more than enough time for his eye to heal. He even set out an extra 2 months or an extra month. I think it was a month and some change. They gave the eye extra time to heal. He was the A side. He brought Errol Spence over to the UK. You feel me? Called the shots. Try to shit on Errol Spence when you're talking about signing papers for when it came to the steroid shit, right? He told him to sign the papers. Errol Spence signed the papers right away and sent it back to his ass. Bud Crawford kills EJ. Let me see your face and I'll bring you on. I ain't worried about your name. I just need to make sure you're in control. So once he did that shit, he went over to the UK, fought a strong, tough ass kill. Look, listen, this is what I hate too, y'all, and I'm gonna pass it, y'all. Listen, this is what I hate. They want to get Kell Brook all the credit in the world for having success against Errol Spence, as if Kell Brook wasn't in great motherfucking shape, all the confidence in the world because he was still the champion at 147. Eddie Hearn came out his own mouth and said, "Oh my God, Kell is a genius." He said Kell is a genius. To come back down in the fight Errol Spence, you get him at the right time. You put in the hard work and the training, right? You got him over here in your hometown, everything in your favor. And then, oh man, Kell Brook was whooping Errol Spence's ass. Kell Brook was doing this, Kell Brook was doing that. Then soon when EJ beat his ass, break his eye socket. If it wasn't for his eye socket, then Errol Spence would have Errol Spence broke his eye socket. How about that? He whooped his ass and broke his eye socket, right? Then they try to downplay your Dennis Ugas. Terence Crawford, you had an opportunity. Your Dennis Ugas didn't just call out fucking Errol Spence. There go my girl right there. He didn't just call out Errol Spence. He called your ass out as well. And you ain't want no parts of him. But when Ugas go beat Manny Pacquiao, and then they start talking about the winner of Manny Pacquiao Ugas for Errol Spence, then you want to say, oh, they trying to stall me out. You went to your Twitter, oh, why they ain't saying my name? Yoshi, what's going down, love? You know what I'm saying? Why they ain't saying my name? You could have been had motherfucking Ugas when Earl was fit to fight Manny Pacquiao. You ain't gonna try to say, oh, let me go fight Ugas. He got that super WBA. You ain't want no parts of him. You know what I mean? Like, cut the cap, bro. Cut the cap, fam. And then Showtime Sean Porter. And Gilly say he gonna get Bud Sean Porter because he stopped Sean Porter, right? But the Sean Porter that Errol Spence fought was the best Sean Porter that ever to grace a motherfucking boxing ring. That Showtime Sean Porter didn't leave not one stone unturned. That Showtime Sean Porter went to DC and got Barry Hunter, Larry Wade, and his daddy, and they was the motherfucking dream team to go out there and beat Errol Spence, bro. And that Errol Spence wasn't even all the way on this shit. But Sean Porter went out there and put the work in every motherfucking day, right? Every day, bro. worked his ass off. I'm talking about. He said all I gotta do is be 100% one time. That's it. I just gotta be 100% one time in my career. He wanted to beat Errol Spence worse than anybody he ever faced because he knew for a fact that the history of his daddy and Errol Spence, it made him a little jealous because his daddy came home every night telling Showtime Sean Porter, you need to be where Errol Spence is. If my son, not saying I want Sean Porter to be his son, but if my son can have any type of skill set or can be anybody, he want him to be Earl the True Spence Jr. So Bud Crawford kills EJ. Say, yo, quick question. Why your finger stuck like that? Like, why you sticking the middle finger? Bro, why you so mean? Stop dick riding. Yo, Monty, why your finger stuck like that? Not trying to be mean. Well, you mean in the motherfucker. You say you're not trying to be mean. Then you tell me stop dick riding, but you're not trying to be mean. Why your finger stuck like that? Why is this? Why is that? Ain't none of your goddamn business, man. God damn. But nonetheless, right? So he knew that his daddy, fam, his daddy talked so much shit about Earl Spence every time he come home. Yeah, Earl did this again. Earl did that again. And Earl did this. And Sean, you need to be like Earl Spence. Earl Spence did this. Oh, Dad, where you going? I'm going to train this kid, Earl Spence. And it put something in Bud Crawford, the Sean Porter ass that really pissed him off a little bit, bro. To where he wanted to beat Earl Spence worse than anybody he ever faced. So the Sean Porter that fought Earl Spence, in my opinion, people can take it how they want to take it. The Sean Porter that fought Earl Spence, to me, would have beat Terence Bud Crawford. The Sean Porter that fought Earl Spence was coached every way, that listened to his daddy, that didn't leave no stone unturned, that wasn't falling asleep at the motherfucking interview. I guess y'all didn't catch that. You feel me? That nigga was on his shit.
I called it.
He was on his shit.
I saw that.
What
fight.
interview was
Yeah, I
that?
saw that fight.
Right. You seen that boy when he was falling asleep at the motherfucking in the interview? Because he wasn't on his shit against Terence Crawford, bro. And I'm not saying he didn't work out, but the work he put in for Earl Spence is not the same work that he put in for Terence Crawford, because he was the world champion when he fought Earl Spence. His pride was up there all the way a little bit more. It's just the fact that when he fought Terence Crawford, he was on his way out the door. It was his homeboy. It was a big bag. Him and his daddy was beefing. You understand? They went on the same terms. And it's just a whole different situation. But we're going to break down some more of that interview and talk about how Terence Crawford capped. And then I'm going to give him some credit for some of the shit, because I did like the fact that he did come out and do the interview, right? And like, that's the most jolly I ever seen Terence Crawford in the interview. And that's the most I seen him kind of talk. You feel me? But it was a hell of an interview. I enjoyed it. But he was doing a lot of motherfucking capping, bro, as usual, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, that's
what
why.
What got it for me was that when Gilly asked him about that, got on to him about that resume, when he started, he tried to move the goalpost by saying who has he fought, who has it ain't even about who he fought. It's the caliber of fighter. No matter how many losses he got, it's the caliber of fighter. You know, he gonna go in there and bang. What type of fighter it is. Top Rank ain't had nobody over there like that. Danny would have swept Top Rank. Danny would have went over there and swept Top Rank. I don't know about with Crawford, if he fighting Crawford, but like, as far as the competition, all that was on top. I mean, PBC. He was trying to, I don't get what he was going for, trying to make a case that Top Rank had better fighters. I just don't understand where he was going with that. But the cap, he was just capping. They were doing a lot of capping.
You talking about Bottom Stank? Bottom Stank always have one fighter. That's all they have over there at Bottom Stank, educated, known as Top Rank. They don't have a one fighter every now and then. Ever no PBC run the game, because I remember when I saw Earl Spence the first time, when PBC started out on TV with the NBC deal. I think it was 2014. The first fight I saw when goddamn Sean Porter whooped the shoes off Adrian Broner, and the undercard was Earl Spence.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I told motherfuckers that whoever that knew that nigga he fought. She my friend. Who's that dude he fought? Well, he whooping shoes.
I think who he fought that fight. I think was that
Phil Greco. He fought Phil Greco now.
Yeah, that was he beat the shit out that guy, man.
And let me say this,
I told people like then.
Let me say this.
That was the next great guy.
Let me say this. First of all, bro, Earl Spence is my guy, and I ride for Earl Spence over here. But don't never get it twisted like we ain't a neutral platform because we is a neutral platform. But the thing is, if the link is dropped, and if you're a Terence Bud Crawford fan, you can jump up here and defend Terence Bud Crawford. Because if I'm going for Errol Spence, I don't have to sit up here and kiss Bud ass. We don't. If he
I'm
going
about
for
to.
Spence, he going for Spence. The fucking link is dropped if you want to take up for Terence Bud Crawford. But I will give
I'm
Terence Bud Crawford his credit and his just due. But don't get mad because if we got Errol Spence winning, because like I say, when y'all go to the platform that's kissing Bud ass and giving him all the credit and shitting on Errol Spence, do y'all say the same thing to them people? I highly doubt it. But I'm sorry to cut you off, my dog. PR, go ahead, champ.
Yeah, I just want to say, nah, man. Bud Crawford is a bad motherfucker. But Earl Spence is a deranged motherfucker when it comes to his boxing. Yeah. Him putting that shark with that Grand Reaper. Yeah, he's Jason. He all them hard motherfuckers, man. Every one of them hard movies you like or dislike, he all in, man. I think Earl Spence has got the best mindset in the history of boxing because he coming to destroy something. Because if he catch something, he gonna stay on like them orbital bones. He coming to crack skulls. This man crack skulls, bruh. Come on, man. Let's stop playing with this Earl Spence player. Because the only
I'm
reason
a Terence Crawford.
Earl ain't the face of boxing because of flying out of cars at one single bound and detached retinas. Because if he'd have fought Pacquiao, everybody would be talking about Earl as the number one guy in this sport. And no diss to Tank, but we just being 100 because he would have had the opportunity to be the face of boxing first if he'd have got his hands on that Pacquiao.
Boy, what are you gonna do? Pacquiao was gonna be terrible, boy.
Yeah, bro, I'm a Terence Crawford fan. That's why I jumped on. But look, man, both fighters are good fighters. Look, if we're honest, neither guy has fought like a super elite level fighter. Their runs at welterweight are comparable. Both of their best wins are what Sean Porter, Kell Brook, and Ugas and Horn. That's interchangeable. Don't get me wrong, Errol Spence has had a good run, but I mean, people say Sean Porter was in excellent shape. This is the same Porter that looked, I mean, mediocre at best against Ugas in his last fight. That had already lost to Thurman. So, I mean, how good is Sean Porter? I mean, he's never been that great, or else he won some of his step-up fights at welterweight. Sean Porter, a good fighter, but he's a B-plus fighter. We got to be honest there. Danny Garcia hasn't busted a grape at welterweight. People hype him up, but he's a glorified loser. I mean, Mikey Garcia, fat lightweight. I mean, same with Bud as well, man. His opposition hasn't been great. Kell Brook wasn't in his prime. Amir Khan, I mean, let's not mention that fight. I thought the Horn fight was good. Undefeated guy with the belt, first fight at welterweight. That's cool. I like the Porter fight because a lot of these Errol Spence fans were saying, hey, man, if Porter pushed Errol Spence to a split decision, he's going to beat Bud. Bud's never fought a junkyard dog like Sean Porter because they saw Errol Spence get pushed to a split decision. And what happened when Bud stepped up, bro? Bounced him off the floor twice, made his daddy throw the towel in, People can make excuses, but it is what it is, bro. The receipts are what they are.
That's
Okay, so let me say this. Right, so you said Danny Garcia was a glorified loser. Negative. First of all, he's a two-division world champion. He's a world champion at 147 pounds. Okay, he lost to Keith Thurman. He lost to Sean Porter, right? And like I say, dramatic fashion. He didn't go out there and just get his ass beat. The only loss that I said that was a clear victory was Errol Spence, right? So we'll say that to discredit Errol Spence. Then you can say Terence Crawford, his resume wasn't all that, this, that, and the third. But at the welterweight division, Gilly LaKid had it right. Errol Spence fought better competition. No matter how you want to slice and dice it, bro, right? He fought better competition. So what I'm saying is, when you're Terence Bud Crawford and you sitting up there on the platform and you talking, you can't sit up there and try to downgrade Errol Spence's resume to try to make yours better if you fighting the same people. Period. And then when we say that, because you'll say, okay, would you say fought better competition, or would you say fought better competition at that division? The competition at the welterweight division is way better competition than you fought at 35. At 40 and 35. And then let me get to Mikey Garcia, a 4-division world champion. Yes, he is, right? The same Mikey Garcia that was at 140 pounds that won the fight Terence Crawford. But guess what Terence Crawford said? Oh, if you want to fight me, you got to come to 147, right? I'm on my way to 147, which I'm not mad at him because he just came undisputed on Julius and Dongo, who I got a good relationship with. But we know Julius and Don go in no motherfucking Mikey Garcia, no Earl Spence. So if Terence Crawford would have fought that Mikey Garcia at 140 pounds before he fought Earl Spence, we don't know how that fight would have played out. We don't know if he would have beat Mikey Garcia or not, right? I would have favored him to beat Mikey Garcia, but Mikey Garcia was a bad motherfucker at 140, bro. A bad motherfucker. He came up and just met another bad motherfucker that was just better than him and Earl Spence. Now they don't want to give Mikey credit, right? Check this out though. They don't want to give Mikey credit for coming up facing Earl Spence. Oh man, Mikey Garcia was too small. Mikey Garcia started at 126 and came up to 147, right? But Terence Bud Crawford started at 135. He started at 135. So it's okay for him to fight Terence Crawford. What they gonna say? Or because Bud came up and he won at the 47-pound division, but they discredit Mikey Garcia. But
They gonna move the goalpost.
yeah, wait a minute. But
yeah, that's all they doing. It seems like every time Errol put hands on the guy's garbage because look like he got some. Hold on, let me finish. Hold on. Look like he got a little bit of that raw in him. He turned somebody's into nobodies. Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say he's gonna turn nobodies into somebody.
Yeah, you get a PR after this. You can have it, my brother. But I just want to say, when it comes to Mikey Garcia, bro, they always want to try to discredit Mikey, like Mikey that whooped Adrian Browner, Robert Easton, right? Whooped their ass. Then whooped Sergey Lipernix at 140. Yeah, Sergey Lipernix, who was undefeated and had was he the IBF champion, right? Or the WBO? I think it was the IBF. Whichever title we had, Mikey came up and beat that boy at 140 to become a world champion. You know what I'm saying? So they be like, oh, Mikey Garcia, he came up from 130. He actually came up from 140. He only came up one weight class to fight Errol Spence because he was the 4-division world champion, right? And Sergey Lipernix came up to 147, never went back down. You understand what I'm saying? So when you look at it, Mikey Garcia only came up one division. He just went back down to fight Robert Eastern. Then he came back up to 47. So they try to make, oh, Mikey Garcia jumped 2 weight classes. No, Adrian Brunner jumped 2 weight classes. That's who jumped 2 weight classes to fight Paulo Malignaggi and Marcos Maidana. You feel me? He never fought at 40. He jumped from 35 to 47. Then after he lost to Maidana, he went down to 140 pounds. So it's like they're trying to discredit everything. But when you put it in perspective, they're coming here, oh man, they want shit. They want nothing. The same thing with Bernie the boxer. Oops, let me stop that. Bernie the guard dog. Oops, let me stop that. Bernie the ass kisser who don't want to challenge Monty Brown because he know I get in his ass with his corny ass, right? So when he talk about your Dennis Ugas was a punching bag. He was a punching bag. He stood right there for Errol Spence. Or did Errol Spence make him stay right there? You understand what I'm saying? Did Errol Spence make him stay right there? See, that's what they don't understand, bro. Errol Spence know how to cut the ring off and make you fight. And they go find that out against Terence Bud Crawford. People like to say Terence Bud Crawford is the better boxer. Oh, Terence Bud Crawford can use his legs. He can get in and out. Nah, not when you fight Errol Spence. And not when you fight Errol Spence. He gonna cut the ring off on your ass and he gonna make you sit down and fight. You're gonna have to sit down and fight. And once you start sitting down and fight, and when you go, once you start sitting down and fight, and once you go southpaw, right? The angles that you have on all them other cats, them orthodox fighters that you kind of confuse, right? You're not going to confuse Errol Spence switching southpaw, homie. And you ain't going to have the edge on Errol Spence when you go orthodox. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be very interested into watching his style and watching his game plan and see how you adapt to Errol Spence, because the fundamentally sound brother in Errol Spence, who always working behind his jab, always keep his hand up, never forget to go to the body, right? It's going to be the same EJ. And the best Errol Spence, in my opinion, will beat the best Terence Bud Crawford. And it's going to show July 29th. But go ahead, PR, then I'm going to come back to you, Jimmy, and then I'll get to you, DJ.
Okay. Yeah, man. The stepper gonna step right inside game on Bud, and either Bud gonna be Clark Kent or Superman in that phone booth. Who you gonna be, Bud? I think you Clark Kent though. I think you Clark Kent, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you're Superman. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to get out that phone booth. So like you said, he gonna put him in there. He gonna put him in that hell. You're gonna take him down to the deep dungeon and dragons on you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Errol ain't playing, man. Y'all know better than this. And y'all cats is really saying, man, that Errol turns somebodies and the nobodies. That's what you just saying. So every name he hits, he turn them into nothing. Oh, okay. That's what you're telling me.
Left
Y'all
side.
need to stop, man. Like you say, Mike Garcia, Adrian Broner. Yeah, yeah. He whooping, yeah, getting whooped. Man, Adrian Broner's trash right now. Been trash. He don't take boxing seriously, but Mikey whooped him. Yeah, some of these cats y'all over here trying to pump up, and y'all want to pump the guy up. Then when Earl touch him, y'all want to say he ain't that he ain't nothing. Man, which one gonna be, man? Come on, man, stop hating on Earl like this, man. Y'all know Earl is a true stepper. He gonna step up on Bud Crawford real good, and it's only gonna be one fight because because like I said on mine, he played that inside game, man. He gonna be urinating and boo booing blood out of himself, fooling with that inside game with Earl. I promise you that.
Adonis, say something, Adonis. Adonis K3. I don't know, Adonis. I'm about to sit you in the back, my boy.
I just know it's gonna be a lot of punishment, man. Bud ain't faced this type of punishment that's about to come to him, and I don't think he understands. Like people, they like to say Bud can do this. He got EJ can't do this fighting Bud. EJ can't do that fighting Bud. It's the same thing. A lot of stuff that Bud do against lesser opponents, where he get like hit a lot. Like he can't be doing that in the ring with EJ. Cause EJ gonna have it coming constant. It's gonna be constant and relentless. And I mean, everybody want to point out, like what his southpaw and all this. He ain't a natural southpaw.
Well, let me say this.
Why is
AB.
BJ the underdog
It's not.
in
Go ahead.
Vegas?
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Yeah, in Las Vegas, the odds have just come out, bro. And now Spence is actually the underdog in Las Vegas, and there's a very good reason why he's the underdog. Look, when they were interviewing with Stephen A. Smith on the ESPN, they asked Bud straight away, why did this take so long? And he said, look, you got to ask Errol Spence. He was sweeping up the roads on his side of the street. So any,
He ain't
rumors
say
out
none
there
of
why
that.
the fight
No,
took
let
so
him
long.
finish. And we'll
He
count it.
No,
capping
that's what
though.
he
He
said.
ain't say none of that.
Let him finish, John G.
No, he did say. He said he was cleaning up his side of the street. And when it came back to Errol, he said, yeah, man, the business was what it was. But look, at the end of the day, this is the big fight that we want. Mikey Garcia at welterweight, I mean, has done nothing, and Bud Crawford's in his third division, not his fifth, like Mikey. And this is the same Mikey Garcia. There are still interviews out there who said, I don't want to fight Bud Crawford because I don't like his style. He went to 140 to pick up Bud Crawford's crumbs once he dropped all his titles. And
What?
Mikey has.
Fine. And I didn't even cut you off, but go ahead, because you need to
Yeah,
find where Mikey Garcia say he don't want to fight Terence Crawford because he didn't like his style. Cap,
oh,
like
I'll drop
Terence.
the link.
Hey, hold up. He said he was picking up
Let him
Bud's
finish. Hold on, John. Let him finish. Then you
crumbs.
can have it.
Danny was there first.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. I mean, look, Terence Crawford. I feel like he's been wanting the fight. The same way he cornered him in that hallway, the same way he left his promoter and crossed the street, got a belt. He's done everything, bro, to make the fight, and it's finally here. And it's Judgment Day, bro. And it is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
Okay, DJ, come on. Adonis, say something, Adonis.
Can you hear me?
Okay, we're here now, bro. Let DJ get his shit
Yeah.
off, then I come.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
Yeah. So I just want to say this, guys. Can you hear me? I
Yeah,
just wanted to say that I do think that Earl Spence is going to win the fight. I do think he's gonna beat Bud Crawford. But to play a bit of the devil's advocate here, I remember back when Ricky Hatton fought Floyd Mayweather Jr. And I was adamant at that time when I was living in Detroit. I had a friend of mine a bet against him. We bet quite a bit of money, in my view, at that point. I said, Ricky Hatton's going to beat Floyd. Forget it. He's going to knock him out. And the guy was like, there's no way. My good friend Darian from Detroit, he said, there's no way he's beating Floyd Mayweather. So we bet. And I saw Floyd do an interview shortly thereafter the bet. He said, all this guy does is just come forward and throw punches. Like, it's nothing to me. And sure enough, he knocked him out. But Floyd, as everybody knows, could be the most special fighter of all time. But, in a way, if Earl Spence coming forward with that relentless body attack and pressure, and Crawford figuring him out with angles, and I know how special of a fighter Bud is. I just if he captures captures the unified welterweight division and he goes upstairs to beat up Jamel at 54, you got to call him the GOAT. You have to call the man the GOAT, don't you?
Man, you crazy out your goddamn mind.
That they talk crap.
Errol Spence is a way better fighter than Ricky Hatton. Ain't no goddamn Floyd
That boy
Mayweather.
say, yeah, man.
Boy.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
compare. And
I
that
want to hear what Monty has to say.
Ricky
Why
Hatton?
am I crazy?
hey,
Monty?
but hold on,
Listen,
because
hold on,
that
hold
ain't
on,
all he
hold
do
on.
is come forward.
Hold on,
He
man,
adjusts in the
Don-
ring too.
Hold on, John G. Go ahead, Don. Get on. Boy, talking about some goddamn Ricky Hatton. Go ahead, Adonis.
Hey, Monty, I don't think you realize
Hey,
or accept
why, DJ?
how
Adonis.
big that Hatton was when they fought. He was.
Boy, I know the whole story of Ricky Hatton's whole goddamn career. Adonis,
Yeah. Everybody know that.
Adonis. The shit that went back out on you, bro. Yeah, this boy talking about we gotta call him the GOAT on some goddamn Ricky Hatton.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah, July 29th, bud, is finna get cooked, and I love it. We finally finna see all these lies get exposed by Bud. All that I'm out here in the ocean, where the fish at, and all that capping and all that. Yeah, you finna get.
Boy went right back out.
Quick hit.
If this would have been 3 years ago, I feel like Bud had a little bit of a chance because his feet was a lot better. He could turn angles and he could, maneuver around the ring. But since then, his feet and slowed down. We already see the man can't take a punch. Gamboa rocked his bell, had rings popping out of shit like he was Sonic or something. He not gonna be able to stand up to this.
Man, it's gonna be a hell of a one, bro.
If you go back on
Velasquez,
that, my bad. If you go back on
too.
that Sean Porter fight, I'm not sure which round,
You
but
got it after him, John G.
Porter rocked him with a hook, then hit him with a jab. He bounced off the ropes, went to the body on him, smothered him on the ropes. Earl finna do that for 12 consecutive rounds if it go 12. Only about 5 of those rounds against Sean Porter was really heating the kitchen. Bud ain't stood up under 80 punches a round, 1,000 punches a match of somebody like Earl who's finna give it to him for 12 rounds. And I'm gonna love every minute of it. All that capping and lying and stalling the division and holding belts hostages and shit. Yeah, we finna get the fans that are fans of Earl and fans of boxing. We finna enjoy every second of it.
So
So you
yes,
basically saying that Earl finna put them Terence on his ass.
80 punches around.
it is at the bum bum bum. John G.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, Velasquez dropped him. Like we didn't see Bud hurt. Like, and one thing I said this last week, you can't work out your chin. You can't work it out. And you fighting upper competition, they gonna be gunning for you. And I ain't like I say, I ain't saying that Bud can't win the fight. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't see it happening. I'm not saying Bud don't got the skills to win the fight. I'm not saying that. I just don't see it happening. It's the styles.
I feel you on that one, man. Listen, um, when it comes to terms, Bud Crawford, and a lot of y'all cats keep talking about we buys this, that, and third. Only person up here wearing a goddamn cowboy jersey is John G. You did. So when it comes, and I always say this, it's a 50-50 fight to me. John G says no way a 50-50 fight for him, and that's his pick, right? I said it's a 50-50, but I got Errol Spence winning because Errol Spence got more dog. I always talk about how Bud Crawford, dangerous thing, the most dangerous attribute to me that he got is he can punch with you and get there first. But right now, bro, it's wartime, bro. It's wartime. You feel me? You got channels out here that's banging for Terence Bud Crawford, that's shitting on Errol Spence all the way around the board. I'm gonna get Bud is just doing this credit, but right now, bro, we rocking for each other getting that ass, bro. It's reality now. We're not trying to make the fight happen. No, 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 no. We ain't got to do that no more. Who deserves this and who deserves that? No, they got what they got, and it's on the crack. And let me say this too, for a lot of these sucker clowns out there, right? A lot of these cats talking about, oh man, a lot of them Earl Spence fans, boy, y'all boys, They just switched their tone and their energy. You know what I'm saying? They saying this and they saying that. Man, look here. A lot of people happy that the fight is made now, bro. You know what I'm saying? We used to talk about how we gonna get the fight made and being realistic to get the fight made. So if it's something that's holding up the fight and we feel like somebody else deserve that shit to make it happen, then that's when you come out and you talk about the business. You understand? A lot of these cats out here just a bunch of Errol Spence haters, and it's sad nowadays. And a lot of these motherfuckers they hang with one another just because they hate Errol Spence, right? And dissing Errol Spence, and they really don't even like each other. You know? So when this shit is over with, when Errol Spence go in there and take this scrap from Terence Crawford and go and put the lockdown on his ass, I'm gonna see, how many of them cats stick together, right? I want to see what they got to say after that. I want to see the excuses. Then I want to see who's gonna be the real ones to just be like, you know what, man, look, Errol Spence proved me wrong. He a bad motherfucker. He went in there and beat Terence Crawford fair and square. You know what I'm saying? If it's a rematch on the line, we'll get that rematch. But a lot of these motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to do that. A lot of these motherfuckers gonna be some haters talking all shit, talking about PBC set this up and they set that up. And I don't even like to talk like that because
It's
I
a
like to
robbery.
give everybody a fair chance. But when the fight gets started, right? Until I see otherwise, like after the fight, we'd be like, oh man, that was a robbery, or it was a close fight, it was this, it was that. Then, I say some shit like that. But until then, I'm not gonna cheat myself out of a good ass fight. I'm giving the judges the first shake, I'm giving the referee a first shake. You know what I'm saying? So until I see something different, I'm not gonna sit up here and fuck the fight up for the people, right? People like to always start, oh man, they go rob this dude, they go do that. So now if you got people in the chat that just came in there, you telling them that they fit a cheat, and now they got the impression of, why should I watch the fight? They go cheat for that dude anyway. The fight don't mean shit. No, we gonna give it the right amount of attention that it deserves, bro. This is the biggest fight of the year. This is the fight of the year, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's a 50-50. But I got my dog EJ winning. You feel me? I know how good Terence Crawford is. I know what Terence Crawford possesses. He's not a three-division world champion, former undisputed current WBO welterweight world champion for no reason, right? Had fight of the year on ESPN, held the Ring magazine. You know what I'm saying? The linear title. I give him all the just doing the world. And you heard what he said. I'm a fan of Errol Spence, right? Errol Spence a fan of Terence Crawford. But at the end of the day, we got to call a spade, and we got to be fair all the way around the board, bro. Because a lot of y'all cats don't know how to be fair. Y'all just know how to listen to other cats on their channels, hear something you like, ride with it, then try to come with that shit against me or against somebody else, knowing it ain't your way of thinking. That's one thing I don't respect and I don't like is somebody else going to try to follow the way another man think and take the shit that they say like we don't know who said this shit because we watch this shit every day, all day, and then you come and try to use that shit on us like it's yours. And all I'm gonna do is punch you in your stomach and kick you up your ass. You feel me? So at the end of the day, man, if y'all coming with y'all real opinion and what y'all think, I respect it. You know what I mean? But right now, Prince Pierre speaking this truth, John G speaking this truth, my dog Adonis speaking this truth, and I don't know what the hell DJ be speaking at times. He just be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? One day he feel good over here, next day he feel good over there. But I guess that's DJ truth. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. And the link is dropped. So if y'all want to get first pick,
What?
y'all do it, bro. But let me read some of these comments. Wait a minute. Let me get some of these comments. My brother Zay said the best part about everything that's coming full circle is these arguments is that the contract is signed. This go around and this go around, and there ain't no back doors available, no windows, no chimney, no ceiling. All it is a front door. You lock that motherfucker, you block it with the bodyguards, and everything else is blocked off. You feel me? Ain't no getting out this motherfucker until you sign it. Javon say the ref said stop when Ugas called EJ. Ugas will stop shortly afterwards. Same what happened to Bud when he makes that mistake. See, they say Earl gonna beat the snot out of Bud nose. He said they don't like Spence because he a former. Hey, Peter Gray say EJ, Bud, Jermell, Canelo, Tank are my top five. I ain't mad at you. Texas beating. This is all good publicity and free promotion for this fight. Yes, sir. He don't live the city life. That's why people hate Spence. Hit the like button. Y'all smash the like button, man. If y'all could, show love, let your boy get through donation for the ground. Rock off your boy might be one time for the one time. Everything y'all donate goes to a great cause, man. And it's much love, much appreciated, fam. And if you could donate to the Cash App, the PayPal, or the Venmo, everything is appreciated. And with everything you donate, help save a life. Just know that. Whatever you donate, help save a life.
Uh, somebody was mentioning earlier about like 2014 or 15 when Earl fought Phil Greco.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That,
that was the first time I saw that motherfucker,
that
and I told motherfuckers, that's the next great champ right on site when I saw him. First fight. It don't take me long to know what a real fight is.
all
I've been
right.
watching fights a long time.
Speaking on
Yeah.
that,
And
so
Errol.
my dad grew me up watching boxing, but after the Mayweather era, I was still a casual, and now his era ending, I was still a casual. So I was watching UFC until that 2014 fight against Phil Greco, and I seen Earl fighting that dude and literally change sports just by watching that fight. It was artwork the way he was hitting them up top, going to the body, keeping his foot on the outside, smothering them. It combinations coming from multiple angles, the pace not changing, the output, the volume. I was amazed from the very first time. Might sound like some fanboy shit, but it was more of the art of this guy putting on a display of art, touching this man up.
And then when he knocked him out, hit that boy, bam, caught him upstairs to the head, bam, and moved clean out the way. And AP, they not making an assessment off Phil Greco. They're talking about their first time watching Errol Spence is when he fought Phil Greco, and they watched the ass whooping he put on Phil Greco. You understand what I'm saying? And they made them an Errol Spence fan,
Yeah.
bro.
I know
You
it
know what
made
I'm
me
saying?
a boxing
Yeah.
fan. I
Oh, it made him
literally
a
went.
boxing fan. He said he was an MMA fan, made him a boxing fan. So,
I started tuning in, started learning about people because Adrian Broner and Sean Porter was right after him. And I knew a little bit about Adrian Broner because of his mouth, but I didn't know about Sean Porter. And my homie trying to tell me, man, Sean Porter finna win this fight. And me being a casual at the time, I'm like, man, AB, I'm all AB. And saw the difference. And so, I saw Sean Porter win. I'm like, oh, it's deeper than what I thought it was. And so I started tuning more in. But after
I
that,
just give you I
what you
give you a parallel. I give you a parallel. I go way back on motherfucker. Tuesday night fights on USA. I saw this little motherfucker named Manny Pacquiao. I didn't know who this little motherfucker was. Didn't know who he was until he got into the later into the 2000s.
mhm.
I seen this little motherfucker get in the ring, whoop somebody, motherfucker. I said, what the fuck is this? I said, oh shit, it's a little bad motherfucker. Yeah, he gonna beat somebody. So that's like I'm saying, I'm seeing guys when I see a guy at the early stage and they over there golfing motherfuckers and putting combinations down, footwork, pimping. Man, I'm seeing them tip tap, tip tap, and rip up a motherfucker head and body, and combinations is flying, and they getting out. Man, they doing everything proper against that level of competition. Might be trash, but they really dusting them and they wiping their ass with them basically. Shit, and them guys ain't really made a name yet. Cause he was on the undercard when we saw Earl Spence. You motherfucker. Let's keep it 100, man. Ain't nobody know who know Earl. Only the true boxing aficionado knew who Earl was
I ain't gonna
in that
lie.
fight.
Well,
But
I've
say
been I've been a
you just a
fan of it.
casual fan, or you
Oh
just
yeah, okay.
go ahead.
well, I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
yeah. You knew
he
the
was,
camp.
he was,
Yeah, go ahead.
he was building his name. Earl Spence was building his name. You gotta understand, he came out the Olympics as the hottest Olympian right away.
Yeah,
Now,
Yeah.
I'm not saying he came out like had a Javante Tank Davis fan base right away, right? So I feel you on that part, but for us through the boxing world, everybody knew that Earl Spence was next up because the sparring that happened with Floyd Mayweather, the sparring that happened with Adrian Broner, you know what I mean? Keith Thurman was talking this little shit then, but Earl was calling everybody out. And I will agree, Earl was quiet back then, and he wasn't the biggest casual fan eye catcher, but he was on a rise to where his name was getting spoken, and he was smoking shit out there. And he was the next up. And I
Yeah.
remember when Next came to his gym, when Earl invited him, Earl really didn't want to talk that time, but he opened up a little bit, and that was the night when Floyd Mayweather was out there saying he had vacated his titles for Earl to fight Keith Thurman or Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? Talking about what Earl did to his ass in the sparring session and shit like that. That's what Earl had on his I forgot, I can't even get the little jeweler name though. But them glasses and shit.
Yeah.
Um
Hey, I remember his
Oh
first
yeah, I
like
remember them
his
glasses.
first
Yeah.
his first big fight was against Chris Algeria, and he dominated him. Talk about dominated him.
mhm.
And yeah,
First big stand-up fight, yep.
I've been watching him from since the
But
Olympics.
the first fight though, where Earl showed everything in that fight,
Was
uh
Bundu?
no, it wasn't Bundu. That was after. It was before that. Man, what's his name? That's when Earl. That's his
Oh,
first time going 10 rounds in a fight. He beat his
uh,
ass to the body. He was whooping that boy. As Earl worked the jab. He was going downstairs. He was coming upstairs.
yeah, you talk about. I can't think of it. You talk about the white dude.
Nah, he a Mexican.
Oh, okay, okay.
Everything he said he was gonna do to Earl Spence, Earl Spence did to his ass. Man, I tell people to watch that fight all the time. It's one of my favorite displays from Earl Spence, bro. 'Cause I'm talking about, man, that boy took some punishment that night. But that was the first time Earl Spence went 10 rounds with his opponent. They could have stopped it, but they didn't. The same thing like Mikey Garcia, like they could have stopped it, but they didn't. They let him go. Uh
Let them get their moral victory.
huh. Damn, what's that motherfucker name?
I don't know. I remember when he
Is
had
this
like
fight doing over 1 million pay-per-views?
yeah,
I think it can hit the million. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
yeah. I
they
think it
got it out
does.
there.
I'm
They got to
It's
promote.
because
Yeah.
They
that's
got to
the
promote
reason
it the
I
right
think
way.
it is. They gonna promote this fight the right way. They started off. They already started it off with a bang. All the major sports like ESPN. I seen them talk about it on Undisputed. Like they fit to advertise this fight. They gonna promote it right. I think it's gonna hit a mill.
Ronald Cruz, the Ronald Cruz fight. Y'all ain't never seen
Okay.
Earl Spence fight Ronald Cruz. Go watch Earl Spence versus Ronald. I watched every fight Earl Spence had.
Yeah, that would he had
I
that
wish I
fight.
could show y'all. I got you, John G. I wish I could show y'all on this television right now all the Earl Spence fights that I got recorded on this bitch. Right, the Chris Algieri fight, the Chris Van Herdeen fight. I got the Ronald Cruz fight. I got the Bundu fight. I got the one fight when he fought the Mexican when he had on the red shorts. I got mostly all Earl Spence fucking fights recorded because that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Been watching Earl Spence since the Olympics. Been putting people on Earl Spence for a long motherfucking time now. That's how me and Gray linked up together because of my dog EJ. But yeah, Earl Spence, you go watch his performances, man. And I was a big Terence Bud Crawford fan as well. Let me not act like I wasn't a Bud fan. I was a big time Terence Bud Crawford fan. The difference is I watch Earl Spence from the bottom up. You know what I'm saying? From the bottom up. And I called Terence Bud Crawford a few fights before um, his TV pro debut. I called him a few fights before that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
that's motherfucking dog, man.
yeah. I was watching EJ when they cheated him in the Olympics. Do you remember that?
Ben Israel. Yeah, they had to bring him back. They
Yeah.
Ben, say something. Ben, is that you, bro?
For sure, great assessment.
Okay, hold on, Ben. Let him finish and then you can get it, bro. But go ahead, John G. And then, matter of fact, let me catch your super chat real fast.
All right.
Uh, my dog Emmanuel Carter coming through showing some love because ain't nobody rocking out with Mighty B, man. You see, don't nobody show me no love around this camp, bro. And that's all I be saying, fam. I'm working on these big time interviews that y'all go fucking enjoy. But I don't be want to bring because nobody be showing no love to Mighty B. Keep killing them with the Devin voice. And the only knockdown at Devin and Loma fight was when Bill got hit with the bottle and he popped back up. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, Emmanuel Carter, I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for the $5 super chat
That's
that you support Money Brown.
that's
And
funny.
yeah, my dad got hit with the bottle, but it's okay because when my dad went down, he got back up, and I'm still working on my power. And when I fight Javante Tank Davis, my power will be there. So you guys keep rocking with me, Devin Haney, and I appreciate every last one of you guys. Thank you so much for the super chat once again, my brother. But go ahead, John G.
Yeah, I was, and then I think that fight you talk about, he had after that fight, he had stopped like 3 or 4 people with body shots in a row. They was technical knockouts. He stopped them with them body shots.
Man, my brother Zay, thank you so much,
But
man.
yeah, I've
Zay,
been watching that boy. I've been
Zay, don't never say the best you can do, bro. I'm appreciative, bro, for whatever you show love with, bro. Everything y'all saying helps save a life, man. And the main life is mine, Monty B, bro. Telling y'all the truth, family. I appreciate that love, Zay. Much love, much appreciated, my brother. Like, I'm appreciative, bro. Like, I just be talking shit, y'all, when I be talking. I fuck with y'all. I'm working on these interviews for y'all. I'm bringing y'all these interviews. I just don't want to tell y'all right now because one of them locked in, right? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. That's Jordan. That's Earl Spence's best friend. That's my dog Jay Ism. We got him coming on. We gonna work out something next week because he said shit is hot and heavy right now. I'm working on Derek James. I'm working on Frank Moore. You know what I mean? Earl Spence. I had Earl Spence twice. COVID fucked me up one time. Then I fucked up one interview. I gotta blame myself for. So we still working on that EJ interview. Man, there's so many fucking interviews. Just know, man. I'm
And then
getting back on it. Like I say,
what
I'm
about
back.
Derrick James?
I'm back, and we working on Derek James. Derek James had to fly to town. I had Derek James on 3 times. It'll be my 4th time getting Derek James. So we gonna make that happen. You know what I'm saying? But he had to fly to town. He had some business to take care of. So I gave him that. Then I got I'm bringing my man Richard Schaefer back. As y'all can see in the corner up here, I got Canelo, Richard Schaefer, and Earl Spence because these are my guys. Earl Spence is number 1, Canelo number 2, but Richard Schaefer is my favorite fucking promoter slash big dog in the fight game because he just so fucking real, bro, and he don't get the respect that he deserves. Richard Schaefer found Canelo Alvarez, not no goddamn Oscar De La Hoya. I'm gonna put that out there just to put the truth out there. You feel me? So let that go like that. But we working, man. We working, and we go get back to the love, fam. Hey, Monty, I was playing devil advocate, but my internet is cutting out. Man, thanks for having me on. It's all good, DJ. You always come with some word ass shit that you know what I'm saying. But it's all good, my boy. But Ben, what's going down, Ben? Ben, you on mute if you're talking, bro.
What's good, money, man? What's happening?
Chilling, man. Did you see that damn did you see that interview with Terence Crawford on Me Not Worth the Game?
Oh yeah, man, I seen that bullshit. But I ain't gonna call it bullshit, cause I'm happy for him though, money. You
Yeah,
know what
me.
I'm saying? I'm happy that he finally stepped up out of all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Kenny
it's,
West, what's going down, bro? What's going down, child?
Get this payday and this retirement.
you know, that's what gonna happen. Definitely a retirement. You know what I'm saying? Cause that ass woman gonna be brutal.
And like
Brutal.
before you got on, I was telling Monty, it's for us fans. Like every punch Earl throwing, I feel like it's for me for 3
Nah,
years of
it
us
gonna be
trying to
for
get this
you.
fight
That shit personal. Bud
personal.
made it personal. EJ smiling. Bud made this shit personal when he started playing them old Keith Thurman ass games and shit. You feel what I'm
Facts.
saying? With that bullshit. But I want him to
All in
keep
the
the same
division.
energy. I want his fans to escort him to the ring. Cause when he get his ass in the ring, they can't save him no more. Only motherfucker gonna be able to save him is Fat Mac when he throw that motherfucking towel in there. Cause
With
EJ
Cheeto
gonna
things
start
on
on
it.
the 1st to the motherfucking 10th. Cause by the time he get to the 11 money, I told you what gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you told me. Tell the people though.
Yeah, tell me.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm telling them to put their money up. I'm ready to sleep in the streets, money. I'm selling
Okay.
every motherfucking thing. Fuck they
Yeah.
talk about. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm
Yes,
through talking.
sir.
You
Cause
ready
they
to look?
made
So he's
excuses last
selling
time they be
bad
talking
water
about the past.
and
Oh, you
bad
remember
soap.
when they see, you remember this? Only thing I talk about, if they go in reverse with me, I'ma just tell them what Bob Arum said. Then they get real mad. The fuck is we talking about? He said he was suing that motherfucker. Ain't shit, ain't nothing come to that. He was lying from
Right.
that, this, that, and some other shit. But what he not lying about is July 29th.
That's in stone. That's coming up, baby.
Man, my
That's
brother
on the
Ben say,
way.
money, I'm ready to sleep in the streets.
We
Nigga, don't
61 days away,
Hey,
baby.
boy, hey, money, I'm ready to take it to St. Louis.
put some
Guarantee I'm ready to see him put everything up.
man, you
I'm
know you
selling
got
everything, betting everything, bet my whole and all.
We got a room in the back. We got a room in the back for you. I ain't gonna leave you out in the streets like that, my nigga. I'm gonna give you a month and a half to get on your shit now. Then you gotta get your ass up out of here.
And to
Hey,
contradict
boy.
myself just a tad bit, I do not respect Bud. And the reason I say I contradict it, because I respect any warrior that get in that ring and put their life on the line, that cliche-ness of that. But all this capping for all these years is lying, manipulating, playing these games. He know damn well he could have signed the contract last year, but he trying to stall out for ring rust, hoping Earl making a little bit more mistakes than he would normally make. He's stalling. He just
Um,
trying to find every little way to get his way to having an advantage.
uh-huh. Kenneth, I don't know for a fact if Blue go be working with Errol Spence discount. I think Errol Spence might be going back to the nutritionist and the strength and conditioning coach that he got. But I don't know. I can't really speak on that. But I'm gonna hit Blue up. I'm gonna get Blue on. But I don't know. But Blue is excited for this fight too. You know what I'm saying?
That
He
was on my
pulling for Errol Spence.
bad. My bad. That was on my mind too. Would like to see him train with Blue, but not Blue, but Blue for sure.
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray for sure. I would like to see him train with him because when he was training with him, his conditioning, his strength in the 8th, 9th, 10th, them championship rounds, put it like that. When them championship rounds start coming around, he still look like he in first round
That's a
shape.
fact, bro. That's a fact. I can't like we have to get credit where credit is due. A lot of people don't like to do that shit, but the strength and conditioning was on motherfucking POINT when he was with that motherfucking Blu-ray. But he's still doing this thing now, and whatever Earl choose, that's what Earl choose. It ain't on us to pick his strength and conditioning coaches. Blu-ray go forever. Pull for Earl Spence, no matter if he's in the camp or not. So we'll just see. But Earl Spence is his own boss, and he'll get the job done, whatever he got to do. Like right now, as long as his weight is down, he gonna be okay, bro. Like Earl is in shape. Earl is in fucking shape. He's strong. He's solid. He waiting on, to well, he already started training camp. I was gonna say he was waiting for the training camp to start so he could just focus on the game plan, and you don't got to focus on losing the weight. So either way it go, all around the corner, Earl gonna be on this shit, ready to stump something, right? And when he said it gonna be a one-sided ass whooping, he meant that shit, bro. He meant that shit, and he going out there to put in a hell of a game plan. He gonna put in a hell of an effort, bro, and he coming out to step, like he said. When the bell ring, everybody know I'm coming to step, right? But what I don't get is a lot of people feel like Earl Spence can't box, or like he don't got a high IQ, like he just somebody just want to come forward and just fight all the time. No, negative. When he see he can press you and get you the fuck up out of there, if he see that you don't want to fight, he know he got you. So I'm coming to whoop your motherfucking ass. But if you got a high IQ and you smart, then we gonna play chess until I break your ass down. And then guess what? I'm still coming to beat your motherfucking ass. It's just you got to do it in a smarter way. And Errol Spence will be successful and do it in a smarter way. So, it's going down, man. It's going
Yeah,
down.
I believe it. And I don't know if it's just me, but like just looking at EJ demeanor, that you could tell he wanted. You could tell he wanted. It's like his demeanor, he ain't playing no game. He ain't being friendly. He ain't out here playing none of that shit. You can see it in his face.
Look what he did,
Hey,
bro.
but money,
Hey,
the
I got
same people
I
that
got you
made
right
that
after this, man.
statement was the
I
same
got you,
people.
man. Hold on, man. I got you right after this, my bro. You can have it. And not, it's gonna be quick. Earl Spence stayed out the ring for a year and some change to make this fight happen. This all he
That
wanted, and he did what he said he was gonna do. And what I loved about it is when that punk peon, punk pussy pink bald head fucked up receiving her lining. Better be happy ESPN pay you all that money because you kiss ass. Stephen A. Smith tried to say, "Oh, but you heard what he said that he promised you." And Earl said, "What? Nigga, I promised the fans, nigga. I ain't promised them
yeah.
shit. I'm the A side. I promised the fans that I was gonna get in this fight. I seen how my fan base was when the fight fell apart. I know they was distraught. I know they was pissed off. I know they was mad. I seen Brown posting turns Crawford motherfucking ass up. I watched every post, that big bro put up there, And I said, I gotta get this motherfucker for my fan base. And that's exactly what he did. He coming to get that motherfucker for his fan base and because he wanted to be undisputed and chase his dream, and he going to get it, bro. And we gonna have Ebo Spence, Errol Spence, sister. We working on these interviews, man. Like I don't know, man. I got another sport. Like when Errol Spence and Terence Crawford got kicked off the table, bro, and it didn't happen, I was so hurt. I don't understand. That hurt my fucking soul with this boxing game, and it took a little bit up out of me to where I was so fucking mad and pissed off because I knew what that fight meant for boxing, right? I knew what that fight meant for us. You know what I'm saying? And I knew like what it was gonna do for overall the boxing game. You understand? See, that fight was supposed to come before uh Tank and Ryan, and that
Yep.
fight it was gonna motivate all these motherfuckers to get into that ring and fight because once you start something like that, you get into that motherfucking ring and you give us the fight of the year, and it's the big fight. It motivate other fighters to want to do it. Tank and Ryan did it. Devin and Loma did it. I'm not gonna sleep on this one either. David Benavidez and Caden Plant did it. Then we finna get Errol Spence and Crawford, and then it look like we finna get Canelo and David Benavidez in a mix of Fulton and Inouye. And it's gonna be other big fights getting made within between that because Shakur coming back, and there's so many names out there now to say, you know what?
Yep.
Let me go fight one of these baddest motherfuckers in here. I don't want that fight no more. I want the big fight and challenge myself, bro. And that's why
Yeah, I seen Devin and Regis.
it's one of the baddest. That can be a bad motherfucker, but that's why 2023 is right there with 13 and 17, and it just might outdo 13 and 17 as one of our fucking glory years in boxing. I'm not talking about back in the golden age. I get it. We had a lot of great fights back there. I'm talking about in our era, where people don't want us to enjoy. Listen, this is another thing you can have it after this, man. Listen, if you living in this day and age, and you a fucking boxing fan and you love the sport of boxing, enjoy y'all fucking era, all right? Enjoy it. I don't give a fuck how much of a boxing fanatic, a boxing historian, whoever the fuck it is talking about. Well, boxing ain't what it used to be back then. Everybody, okay, we know what it was back then. We ain't back then. We right now. We're in 2023. And this our era, and this what we looking at, and this what we watching. If you don't like it, so fucking what? Too bad. Don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? Get mad all the fuck you want to. But this is our era. We go enjoy it. History is being made for us to remember, to tell our kids, or if you got kids right now, they watching, and our grandkids, to where they can go back and watch the fights of this fucking era, and you can still tell them about the past tense, but don't let these people fool y'all to not enjoy history in your fucking prime. You understand? This is our prime years. So what, you old motherfucker? Get mad all you want to. 990 boo boo. If you don't understand what's going on in the sport of boxing today, and you don't know this fighter and that fighter, that's your fault. You big old historian motherfucker. Do your research then. If you can do all the research on the old shit and you know the old shit, well, do your research on what's going on right now. And if you say, I'm not going to do research because I don't care, well, that's on you. Because we're going to continue to talk about our fighters that we got right now. We going to love them. We going to respect them. We going to enjoy it because you only got one motherfucking life to live. And right now, this is what's popping. This is what's hot. This is what we got in the fight game. If you go pay for it, pay for it. If not, shut the fuck up. But go ahead, man.
Damn, money, boy. I want you to keep cooking, boy. You was on your shit. This the great assessment I was motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? Was gravitating to. That shit right there, money. That's the motherfucking money B need to come back. That's the shit.
Don't
You
worry.
feel what I'm saying? Because people don't understand what they're looking at. Get
Exactly.
mad at me. I don't give a fuck. Like it or not, I tell him, Devin Haney's a different type of fighter. But we talking about Errol Spence right now and Terence Crawford. I ain't gonna move the goalpost because you gave a great assessment. Your shit was like, I'm like, damn, money doing this shit right now. But I'm gonna tell you right now, what these motherfuckers saying right now, I'm gonna pick up what you left off with the EJ shit. Where people be talking about, oh, they think it's this and EJ shit is underrated. And I'm gonna quote Mikey Garcia right now. Mikey said, you know what? I thought it was real simple to beat EJ. So I got in the ring.
Yes,
He
sir.
gave a great assessment. He said, it ain't all what you see on the outside. You got to get in the ring. Cause all that shit what you do, he don't do. Then he might do, but then he do it a little better than what you think.
That's right.
This is what Bud gonna get. A lot of that shit. Oh, EJ is real simple. He gonna get a simple ass whooping then. I promise y'all. Any one of you Bud fans, and I ain't talking no more because I told you your boy was a liar in the past, and he's not a liar today, money. I mean, great assessment. He's not a liar in 2023 because he gonna fight. He is in blood.
Yeah.
Gonna drag his bitch ass to the ring. He gonna get this work. Ain't no getting away from this shit. Then July the 30th at Nebraska Cemetery, we could talk about his retirement party because I'm gonna be at both. I'm gonna be at the fight and his motherfucking retirement.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah,
Bald head ass Bernie, fat ass fat Mac, all them motherfuckers. Cause I'm gonna keep my energy. My shit ain't gonna change.
And let me say this about Bernie, y'all. Let me get to his ass for a minute, right? Because he want to sit up there and want to say Errol Spence is unprofessional. Oh, he's a sucker. You know, he ain't real. What was the reason why he had to put Bomac at the end of the picture with the chips? No, what they have to do with anything? You know, we haven't said nothing about that guy. You know how many times Bomac disrespected Errol Spence? You know how many times your punk ass disrespected Errol Spence? You punk ass nigga? Yeah, you is a punk ass nigga since you want to call everybody else punk ass niggas, right? You know how many times your punk ass disrespected Errol Spence to give him credit for shit? You know what I'm saying? Talked all that shit about him. Now that this fight is sound, sit, and delivered, keep that same energy. Motherfucker ain't got to show no respect and no love. You up here crying like a little bitch. But what was the reason he put Bomac there, you know, for them chips? You know, motherfuckers don't know what they talking about. Motherfuckers don't know boxing. You know, this, that, the third. Niggas always think that they just the end of all of be all when it comes to the boxing game. You feel me? Man, don't nobody gotta listen to you or go by what the fuck you think because you pissed off. Be mad all you want to, motherfucker.
Man, Bomac a piece of shit.
Wait a minute, man. You ain't fighting Errol Spence, Bernie. You ain't getting your ass in the ring. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting in the ring at all. And then they ask your ass, what about the easy route with Terence Crawford? Or you know, the WBO, man, you know, they was up on the top ringside, so you know it was more easy. Yeah, it's more easy when it comes to your man, huh? Okay, well, yeah, you just keep that same energy and keep talking that shit that you was talking. Because ain't nobody gonna let up off talking that shit. You got these other weird ass channels talking they shit, so ain't nobody gotta stop talking they shit, bro. At the end of the day,
Jeff Horn was easy.
Yeah, so keep doing that. Keep saying this. Errol Spence did what he did. The chips with Bomac fat ass is still up there, and I respect Bomac. Me and Bo know each other, right? He's sensitive about his weight, very sensitive, but it's on and cracking now. The fight is made. Ain't nothing else to be said. It's wartime.
Man, fuck that shit. Great assessment. I know you be always Ben, don't do it. Fat ass nigga, 500 pounds, 400 plus, 430 something. Nigga, motherfucker, you got motherfucking dudes out here running with their fighters. You got this other motherfucker with Parkinson's. What dude name again? The white dude, Freddie Roach. Parkinson and all, bro, still out here training, running. Big ass dude. He got one of the greatest fighters in the game. Bud Crawford, T-Bud. I ain't shitting on him. I know his credentials if they want to talk about that shit. I know that weak ass shit. I'm not impressed with it, money. Beat EJ ass, man. I'm betting everything. When I say everything, starting with my hoe, my change, my crib, every motherfucking thing. Mercedes, motherfucker. Fuck is y'all talking about? I ain't finna be tongue wrestling with you weak ass niggas. Cause when I told Bomac, bitch ass over there with Bernie, when they start blocking, when y'all talk about blocking, I don't give a fuck about blocking. Cause Bernie blocked me personally when I told they was bitch ass niggas. You got this pussy ass cracker calling Bud a piece of shit. And you motherfuckers want to address EJ talking about drunk. He flipping out of Rari's at the time. But you got Bob standing on the corner saying he's a piece of shit. And he was the fool for giving Terence Crawford that contract. He was the fool. Yeah, man, I don't give a fuck. He fucking up my money. I could have bought plenty more cribs. He don't want to sit down and negotiate shit. He don't want to sit down. Then you get these weird ass niggas be talking about, well, Terence been wanted that smoke. Who the fuck you gonna believe? I'm believing the motherfucker who putting up his money. I ain't down with Bob, but the shit makes sense because when he start moving, bitch start moving like Keith Thurman and everything else, David Albanese. But it's here now. I ain't going back in the past. Don't go back with me because I'm ready to bet any one of you motherfuckers. That's all I'm saying. Fuck tongue wrestling.
Hey,
That's
Money, I'm
it.
fit to get up out of here. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow.
It's all love. It's all love. I got a little bit more time left. You know, it's all good.
Uh,
Appreciate you for
already.
jumping on, my dog.
And shout out to
Already.
Derek James. I've been over in the Cliff. I got a vape shop over on American Way. And everybody in the hood, every time they speak about Derek James, it's something good. And I already know he got a perfect game plan for Bud. He been sitting on it. You know, it's been for years the topic of they gonna fight Bud. So, you know, from here and there, he been peeping like, oh, when this happen, we're gonna do this, that, and the third. He been picking that brain from a distance. But over this past year, I know he done sat down and got a beautiful craft for Earl to display.
Hmm. My dog Donald, I appreciate the love and the demo, my dog. Oh yeah, man. Listen, Dirk is one of them type of dude, like you say, he don't look and see what you do good. He look and see what you do bad for us his fighter. So imagine what he peeping out on Terence Bud Crawford, bro. You feel me? Imagine what he looking at Terence Bud Crawford and breaking down on his ass. So they're gonna always have a great game plan. People don't know that's a secret weapon too. That's a secret weapon as well. You know what I mean? And he's one of those dudes that Ben was talking about that works out with his fighters. Derek don't just talk it; he walks it. He get up every morning, run his miles. You feel me? Can get in that ring if he got to, and spar these motherfuckers to prove his point on what he's talking about, bro. You know what I mean? So it's going down like down goes Frazier, bro. This is something Errol Spence been wanting. He's been wanting this, bro. He's been wanting it. A lot of people out there they talk about, man, he ain't want to fight Earl. I mean, he ain't want to fight Terence Bud Crawford. He ain't want this, he ain't want that. And these same words, sucker, clown, motherfucker. That's why I say I don't like they talk all that shit. I don't have no respect for none of them on the simple fact of they can't even give Earl Spence the credit that he deserved, fam. A lot of them keep talking about, oh well, you know, Terence Bud Crawford, he's getting money. A lot of these people try to tell that boy what he's worth and what he wasn't getting. He wasn't gonna get no money. Man, he was gonna make money any fucking way. The fight that they made where both of them wasn't getting no guarantee, they were still gonna make big money on the back end on the simple fact of they percentages was fucking higher. Do you understand that? Do y'all understand that? So the same 10 million that they supposed to be getting up front right now, they still would have made up for that shit when the fights got sold. So at the end of the day, man, y'all can run y'all mouth about this, that, and third. I talked about the business side of the shit because it was holding up the fucking fight. Big Billo, what's going down? It was holding up the fight. And because it was holding up the fight, we have to be realistic. If we want the fight to get made,
I
then
got a question,
somebody
man.
have to give. I got you, my brother. If the fight wasn't getting made, then somebody got to give, right? Somebody has to give. And if we going to be realistic about the situation, when we look at the shit, if somebody's in the right, then we need to say they in the right, and the other person need to give in. So we, as the fans, can get the fucking fight. Then we can get back to arguing about who gonna win the fight and how they gonna win the fight, instead of who deserved this and who deserved that. So we could get the fight. Now that we do got the fight, you got these suckers that don't know how to let it go and just talk about the fight. They still want to talk about the bullshit, right? They still want to talk about the bullshit as if something gonna change about it. Like no matter how you want to talk about it, Errol Spence still comes out on top. Always gonna come out on top. So no, Terence Crawford ain't gonna negotiate and walk away with no 50-50 because y'all see 10 million, I mean allegedly 10 million up front for both of them. We don't know what they getting paid up front. But it will come out when the time come out. You know what I'm saying? And I promise y'all that Errol Spence will be the A side, and I bet you walk away with more money than Terence Bud Crawford. And we'll see when that happens. So y'all just be running y'all goddamn mouth. What's the question, Adonis, my dog?
To speak on that business side of it, on one of the channels, not to mention the name of the channel, but I had seen he was speaking that Bud got a new lawyer, and basically everything is the same thing in the negotiations at this point in time that it was then. Did you hear anything about that?
I ain't heard too much about the new lawyer and all that shit because I really don't give a fuck at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah, I feel you.
Not to you, like when I was talking about it, bro, it was to make the fight happen. And if the like I say, if the fight wasn't going to take place, then we need to know why the fight's not going to take place and what's the reason why. And if the reason would have been because my dog, Big Bill, I appreciate that love, my brother. I appreciate that love, chap. If the fight wouldn't have got made because of Errol Spence was in the wrong and Terence Crawford deserved X, Y, and Z, I would have said that shit. But if Terence Crawford was in the wrong and Errol Spence deserved X, Y, Z, I'm gonna say that shit because us the fans deserve to fight. You know what I mean? So I feel like this, and this is how I feel, Adonis. I feel like when they got on the phone, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, I feel like Errol Spence broke down to his ass how PVC worked and how the money come for us the back end. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Also
dude,
seeing with Tank and Ryan.
yeah, but let them know, like, bro, you tripping. Like, nigga, the money was real. You talking about you went and got this and that. The money would have came in. This side, you know what I'm saying? It worked X, Y, and Z. It come in like this. And like, fool, you think we just over here talking about back end money like it's just a game? You know? So I just feel like, he broke down to him and then they did what they had to do, like you said. We talked about man, this is history. We bullshitting with history and whatever they did or whatever they agreed on, bro, they did what they had to do to earn that out for us the business. And they stayed out the public view with that so it won't get twisted up and mixed up and people won't start taking shit and running with it and it worked out. You know what I'm saying? It worked out. So now us as the fans, we ain't gotta worry about that shit. Because we ain't getting a dime of that shit. We contributing to giving, but we not getting. What they giving us is what we want, the fight. And that's all we need to be worried about now. But then that's the thing, you got suckers out there that try to counter that and come back and say, oh, well, you see, Earl Spence fans only talking about worrying about the fight now. Oh, when they was talking about X, Y, and Z, they was talking about this, they was talking about that. You know what? If we do get back to talking about that, Earl Spence still gonna come out on top. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying y'all best to get an edge on some bullshit. Like what do y'all want the edge on the business for? You know what I'm saying? If y'all so caught up on, oh man, let's not worry about the business, let's just get the fight. Now y'all want to talk about the business side because y'all think, oh man, Bud came out on top and he got them doing this and doing that. Like nigga, you gonna be wrong as two left shoes. You feel me?
Huh?
Wrong as two left shoes. And when a real paperwork come out and everything do come out with all the facts, you go see how that shit play out. But at the
Earl
end of
still
the day,
got
we got what we want, and that's the fight, bro. And like I say, when EJ go in there and get that scribbity scrap, that last scrap off of Bud, I want to see these niggas' energy. I want to see what they got to say. I want to see if they get credit or if they cry like little whiny ass little girls like they doing right now. Still crying like little whiny ass little girls. You know what I'm
so
saying?
I'm gonna list off some intangibles that a boxer should have, to win. Who has the better jab, Earl or Bud?
Henry Young, what's going down? I think Earl got the better jab.
Okay, better counter,
Counter punching, I'll get that to Terence Crawford because Earl Spence
footwork,
was first.
footwork.
Footwork, I would say it's even because a lot of people don't understand that Earl Spence understand range and distance. You understand what I'm saying? Range and distance has to do with footwork, and Earl Spence know how to place his feet. For us getting in and out of things of that nature, Turnbull Crawford, he can get in and out, but he don't do that at 147. He actually sit down and he fight. He'll move a little bit around the ring, shit like that. But I would say the footwork is even because a lot of people discredit Earl Spence's boxing ability and his ability to be in the right spot to get the right leverage on every shot that he throws. He's never out of position to throw, and he's never out of position to put up some defense to stop some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say that's even.
Using one punch to set up that he already ain't cut off the ring, so now you just trapped.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Exactly. Always in
Uh,
position to throw and always in position to block.
chin,
I would give it to Earl Spence.
heart.
Both got heart.
What else? What am I missing?
Power.
Power for sure. That's clear as day. Me, Earl. What do you think?
Um, I will say Earl Spence has the most power, but I will say Terence Crawford ain't too far. But I edge the power to Earl Spence.
What kind of power do you think Bud present? Because
Um,
they'll be bringing up the deadlifting and how he was deadlifting. What was it, 400, 500 or something like that? and that
Yeah,
he out
but
wrestled that one dude that's
yeah,
a
all that,
wrestler.
yeah, all that has nothing to do with inside the ring. Bud has real power for it because a lot of people like to make it like, oh, Terence Crawford has way more power than Errol Spence because he knocked out everybody that he did at the welterweight division. When you really look at it, Amir Khan, he quit. He caught Kell Brook with a shot, but Kell Brook was still on his feet, right? He dropped him and knocked him back to the ropes. That was a TKO. He dropped Jose Benavidez late, but then Jose Benavidez got stopped on his feet. Sean Porter got dropped twice. He still could have fought his day through the tail end. He dropped Mean Machine. He didn't get knocked out like that. Uh, is it anybody? The only person that he really knocked out flat was the boy David Avenesian. That's the
Avanesian.
only person that he really knocked out cold. So, he got a lot of TKO stoppages. What they would like to say, oh, well, Bud got this, he knocked out this, he knocked out that at 147. He dropped those dudes. You know what I'm saying? So
The
it's
clerk.
almost, yeah, it's almost the same as Errol Spence. TKO on motherfuckers like he did with Leonard Bundu. He beat the fuck out of Kell Brook, broke his eye socket, beat him down, stopped him with a TKO. Your Dennis Ugas beat his fucking eye in, rib caged him up, things of that nature. So, that's why I still think Errol Spence got the edge on the power because physically, Errol Spence takes something up out of you with his power. But because he beat your ass down. You know what I'm saying? He beat you down. Turnbull Crawford do catch you, and he can catch you with a punch that you don't see, right? And he always usually catch you with a punch you don't see. Because I say he good with punching with you, and when you if we punching together, and if you get there first, then you just wide open, and that shit it leads to some devastating happen. You know what I'm saying? So I would get Turnbull Crawford that, but I still got to get Earl Spence the edge on the power. I think he's more physically stronger than Terence Crawford.
What I like about Earl power on his punches, it's the same amount of power on all three, four, five, six punches. You see what I'm saying? As far as a lot of guys when they throwing them in, they loading up on certain numbers, but he hitting you with the same amount of power, just over and over and over with multiple combinations.
Facts.
And but I do respect Bud's power as far as that deadlifting and that grappling. I feel like that gives him an edge as power as far as turning, grappling. You see what I'm saying? Because he's gonna have to grab Earl. You ain't gonna just sit there and let Earl beat on him. I hope you're gonna have to grab him.
Yeah, he gonna
You're
try.
gonna have
But
to turn him.
the thing about Earl Spence is Earl is so good with not letting you grab him though. Because you gotta remember, Kell Brook was trying to grab him too, and Earl won't
Yeah,
let that happen. So it's like Earl got a way of putting his head down and getting your ass up off him. Then, like I said,
and throwing them
people
short
tell
shots
yeah, I
in
would
the
say,
ground.
yeah. Earl Spence know how to prairie a lot of shots too. He know how to catch a lot of shots with his arm, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I love the way Earl fight at times, bro. I love the way he fight at times. But this one gonna be a good one because Terence Crawford is not like he's not like a come forward rowdy fighter that forces you to fight. So what and I think what's gonna be bad with Terence Crawford is when you let Earl Spence control the pace, you're not forcing him to get tired. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not forcing him to get tired. So as long as Earl Spence can preserve his energy for the second half of the fight, it's gonna get ugly, bro. It's gonna get ugly. And it's gonna be a hell of a fight, bro.
I'm
Um,
sure. I'm sure
YC
you.
said Earl gonna fuck him up. Tyree Hill, Bud got rocked several times by smaller guys. This fight not going 12. Um, Read 215. Philly says Spence is going to stop Bud. Or West, my dog say Earl rejects them, clinches and grabs. At Money Brown TV, who you picking? Come on, bro. This Earl Spence. Earl Spence all the way. Bud is good at intercepting punches, says Dark Truth. They going to bring Bud a pillow. But go ahead, Adonis.
I, I do think Bud gonna have moments in the fight where he getting off. He is, a elite boxer. It ain't
Oh, he
no
gonna have
just
some
push
success.
over. He gonna have some successful
Yeah.
moments. But if you look at his highest punch out take, it don't even compare to Earl's lowest punch out take. And so I feel like he gonna give up too many rounds. So if it go 12 and Earl being the champ, politics, just put it like that, politics. But if you ignore it, if it go 12, Earl outtake, volume is gonna win the fight.
Mhm. And Earl, that's one thing you got to be careful with too. You know what I'm saying? With the output, because like you said it, counter punching ability. Terence Crawford could counter punch with a slick ass, and like I said, when he counter punching, he has an ability to get there first. And y'all don't want to be swinging this motherfucker and you wide open to catch you with something that you don't see. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a hell of a fight though, bro. Like Errol Spence gonna be ready for it all though. He gonna be
And
ready for it all, bro. It's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fight that night that we all gonna enjoy. This gonna be a classic, bro. And you only get classic by two great fighters getting there, doing what they gotta do, giving us something special. And this is gonna be special, bro. Junior Mendez, depending on how my life turning out in July, we'll see. But we will see, fam. We will see. But the way them tickets looking, the way them tickets looking. Mike Brown just might be here showing the fight with y'all, chilling and dealing. But my little sister' birthday is August 1st, so I never been to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So uh,
We
might be
packed.
out there. Like I could probably get a press pass. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with the people I deal with, but I don't want to be on a solo journey. You feel me? That's something I never like to do. I'm not a selfish individual, so I would want to go to Vegas with my family, and then I'd be like, you know what, y'all, I'm gonna go to this fight. Y'all go ahead to the hotel. Y'all enjoy it, things of that nature. I'm a family oriented, so if my family can't get in, then I'm not getting in. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me, and it might be something special that I could enjoy front row right there, enjoying that bitch. But yeah, if I can't get my family in, whoever with me, if all can't go, then I can't go. You feel me? I ain't never been a selfish individual, so we'll just see. We'll just see how things turn out.
We was on the Earl volume and him winning rounds because of his volume, but then Bud's success with his counter punching, and then that's when Chin come in. And from what I've seen, boxing, any combat sport, it's not only what you can give, is what you can take. And
Yes,
what
sir.
I've seen Earl being able to take, I don't know that African dude, he rocked him hard. Took a nice solid one to the chin. Danny caught him with a nice few one. Ugas caught him with one he walked into on a counter hook. Not that's even before the mouthpiece piece incident. He was,
Hmm.
but he got a granite chin. Now I've seen Bud get rocked by Gamboa. I seen that machine dude, Mean Machine, rock him. I don't feel like he got a chin that can stand up under that kitchen. That like old dude said, when y'all 2 inches apart and y'all in that phone booth, are you Superman? Or are you Clark Kent?
Hmm. Let's go show. We go see. We for sure go see Big Billow say rewatch Poster Lundy, Kavalauskas, etc. Bud gets hit easily, especially early. Just imagine EJ landing those shots. That's a fact, Big Billow. Go watch the fucking Benavidez fight on one leg, bro. Watch the Benavidez fight. When Mo School said the difference is Bud spent a lot of time head hunting while Spence isn't trying to knock you out. He's trying to beat you down. And if the knockout come, he'll take it. Bud got easy wins with short range dudes. He never faced a guy like Spence. Earl can counter Bud's lunges in double impact. What up, Will? This fight is Hagler versus Hearn part two. Nah, negative. This fight is Earl Spence versus Terence Boy Crawford, my dude. I told Earl that too when he had Marvin Hagler and Sugar Ray Leonard right there. I say, no, EJ, this is you and Terrence Boy Crawford, fam. Y'all names are big enough to create y'all own history. This fight gonna be up there with those guys, but y'all making y'all own history.
And I hope it hit over 1 million. I was positive it was gonna hit over 1 million last year, and then I got hesitant because all this dead time in between. But one of the dudes, the callers earlier, made a good point with the promotion. PBC do a good job with promoting, and it's like what, like 2 months in between with promotions. Have
Yep.
they named how many tours or
I think
anything?
it's gonna be a two-city press tour, and I know they go. The first one they say supposed to be this Wednesday coming up, but I think they're gonna go to two cities though. I think it might be L.A., New York, or they probably figure out the squeeze that way in the Texas. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But even with two cities, with you got social media now, with us doing our job, with the build up from the first time trying to get this bitch. With them talking about, oh, it must have happened 3 years ago and all that shit, which it wasn't even realistic 3 years ago. If you let me break this bitch down and tell them the truth, it wasn't even realistic for real. The more realistic we was with this fight was in November 2022 when they was talking about it, and for February 2023 when they was talking about it, and now this is as realistic at this fight as ever been, and now we got this bitch. So what they talking about ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? They talk about a lot of shit. They leave out a lot of factors, and we start breaking them factors in. And try to figure out a way to move the goalposts to make it look like that we capping. But you can't try to use that shit on me because I'm gonna go straight to the facts and I'm gonna point it out and I'm gonna use their words to show you that this shit wasn't realistic. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. We got this fight now. We gonna enjoy this bitch as we should because we deserve it. I think it will crack a million pay-per-view buys. If it don't, as long as they make them some good ass money, that's all that matters. What we want is that motherfucker to live up to the hype, be a history fight, be fight of the year, and we can hold on to that shit in our hearts. And if they do it twice, hopefully number two be better than number one. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to get ready and shut this bitch down. Y'all been going for 2 hours. I appreciate y'all boys for coming in this thing and kicking with your boy Money B. But I'm gonna let my dog Ben get his last words in. Ben, give me some last words, bro. Anything else you want to say about this?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna do over 1 million. You know what I'm saying? I put a little wager on that too, my G. The other good brother who up here talking, just on a
Nah, I'm
friendly
saying
bet.
I
Just
hope
on a
it
friendly
go
bet.
over a
Because
million.
a fight of
Just
this
not
magnitude, a
positive.
fight, a fight of this magnitude, they'll
I'm not
cause
looking to
they'll
gamble.
cause war against people, my G. It got cousins and brothers beefing. Two fighters, two brothers done growed up in the same household, my G. Same father, same mother. Now they mad about each other about two fighters. This how personally you see it every day on YouTube. A lot of people say y'all being biased just with y'all assessment. Errol Spence got this, Errol Spence. They'll say, well, Bud got power too. I just want Bud to show up with everything: the power, the switch hit, the southpaw stance, because all that shit gonna be counterfeit July 29th. Ain't nothing. It could be Tony Weeks, Steve Moretti, motherfucking Sutherland, all them little judges they was laughing about. Bring them too. Shit. A fight of this magnitude, why leave them out? Bring them old crooked ass rough in here too. And let's see. Bring the rough. The judges and the ref. Bring all their cricket ass into a fight of this magnitude. Because we ain't going into I'm telling both of you, great assessments and the great brother. This fight is not going into the hands of the judges. Trust when I tell you. Don't worry. It ain't going into the hands of the judges. Because EJ been thinking and mad and fucked up by this old cat. I'm by Terence Crawford. I'm gonna put respect on his name, Money. I ain't gonna fuck up the shit. Cause I know you want to line Money up. Bernie, little George Jefferson looking ass. Yeah, him too. Line them all up, Bernie. Nigga ain't mad. Just get your boy to the ring July the 29th. And thank you again, though, Great Assessment, for having the most
Yes,
hated
sir.
motherfucker up here. But I'm always rocking with the motherfucking Money B.
It's all love, man. Let me get your last words, Adonis, my boy.
Oh yeah, that dude was funny. Uh, like I was saying, I'm not hoping that it don't crack over me. I definitely wanted to go over me, and I wanted to even top over Javante and Ryan because the graphic, we'll have that graphic with and more publicity to show that hey, these high risk fights come with high reward as well. Because for the last few years, Bob has been spreading the word that it's high risk, low reward. So we got to change the narrative so where these big names to start fighting each other on a regular basis, we don't have to go 2, 3, 4, 5 years of build up just to see the top guys fight each other. And shout out to the whole Man Down, PBC, Monty Brown TV,
Yes,
and it was
sir.
a great show. I appreciate you having me on the panel.
It's all love, my boy. You have a good night, champ.
Yes, sir. You too.
No doubt. Man, I appreciate everybody for coming in, rocking out with your boy, man. Much love, much appreciated, y'all. We about to get up out this thing. Um, Once again, man, look, good interview on $1 million worth of game. Some capping going on with Bud. You know, he still don't want to get Earl no type of respect and no type of credit. But at the end of the day, you know, the fight is here. They about to get that shit in. And, you know, it's going to be a hell of a fight, bro. Gonna be a hell of a fight. So salute to everybody come through rocking out with your boy. I'll check everybody out tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow night. Y'all come through, rock out with your boy, man. And all love, fam. Y'all be safe out there. Love your families. Peace out, family.